This is the Passamezzo, Comuno, by Ludwig Eiselin, or maybe by somebody else, but certainly from his collection. The first thing I'd like to look at, and we're just sort of looking at the Passamezzo for this, you can play the Saltarello as well if you want, but I'm just going to give you some tips for the Passamezzo. Bar number 2, we're going to have a few of these cadences where you want to be able to hold on to that B flat, effectively a 5/4 chord, over the top. So the way that I do that is either I try and hit it and ping it out so that it's still in the air whilst I move my fingers around, and I don't necessarily always hold on to it. Or I adjust my fingering so that I can continue to hold on to it, which is quite easy in this case. But you have to leave go of the rest of the chord. So it's a bit of a sort of scrunch your fingers up moment, but it is possible to do, and I think holding on to the melody there sort of makes sense because it is the dissonance. And at least the middle voices get repeated. So that's tip number 1. You can do it either way, but as long as you imagine and know what you're doing with it, imagine the direction that is and know what you're doing with it, you'll be fine. The next thing is that we've got to hold on to, actually it's the following bar, but this does come up a few times, we've got to hold on to that bass line, that chord. We've got a B flat major chord. So there, we really want to hold on to that low B flat through the whole bar until it's repeated, and then again through the whole of the next bar. Don't lift that finger up. That's the rule. Okay, the third tip, or just thing that I'd like to mention, is that this is a Passamezzo, so it's got a predictable chord sequence, and I think this is a Passamezzo Moderno. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it is. So it's worth just thinking about the chord sequence and knowing what comes next, because people who at the time who were playing these, they would all know the chord sequence. They'd be used to dancing to it. Play it through a few times. Etc, etc. So just have the chord sequence in mind whilst you play it. It's not just a sort of invented set of chords. Great. Okay, I hope you enjoy this one. Let me know how you get on in the comments, and I will see you tomorrow.